Hey folks, it's Jake here at Goods, Gadgets, and Gear, and it's been a while. I know, I am very sorry about that. I have been super crazy busy, but things are settling down and going good right now. We've got a item for you. I think you're going to be interested in it. It's not going to make the most dramatic video, but this is a device that I think a lot of us could really use in our vehicles. At least half of what this device does. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this. You've seen items like this loads of times. We've got what looks like just a little USB charger for your automobile. Except for this thing works in vehicles that are at 24 volts or 12 volts. It has output at 2.4 amps, and that's either one of these. But if you use both of them at the same time, it pushes out a total of 3.4 amps between the two of them. I don't have two tools to test it, like two measuring devices. But what I think happens is the first one you plug in, if you're drawing that much energy, like let's say you plug in an iPad that pulls the whole 2.4 amps, then the second one is just going to draw 1 amp. But most devices like mobile phones and stuff, not very many of them pull a full 2.4 amps. Most of them are like 1.1 amps, 1.2 amps. Some of them are up to 2 amps. So most of this, if you use both of them for most devices, you're going to be charging at the top speed that you can. No, this does not have quick charge technology in it. It just does your basic pushing. But it's built really well. We've got stainless steel body. We've got a PCB chip board in here that's made in Taiwan. And then everything's assembled in China. This is made by the Xiaomi company, which I totally respect. Their devices are very good. The one exception was the video I did about the water jug and the filters that they have in there, that I just believe their filters are garbage for that thing. But everything else that I've tested by Xiaomi is just top notch. And this item is very much so. You plug it in, you can tell it's working because there's little blue LED lights behind there. Let's show you. I bought an adapter so that I can plug this in my house to show things. So it looks like a carport. So there you go. This is as far as I can go with the cord that I have. So you can see the light in there. So you know that it's working when it's lit up. But this does much more than just charge your devices. This is a Bluetooth transmitter. So if you have a vehicle that doesn't have an auxiliary in port for your audio, or you just don't like taking your cell phone and plugging a cable that goes into your headphone jack and then plugging it into your car so that you can use it, you'd rather have some hands-free method to get the music or whatever you're doing from your cell phone through your automobile speakers, because it sounds a whole lot better than these speakers, then this kind of device is perfect for you. You just plug this thing into your car, you go onto your phone, make sure you've got data or Wi-Fi, download the RIODMI app. I'll show you a picture of it right here. Very easy to find that app. You just type in RIODMI and download the app. Turn your phone on to Bluetooth, tell it to seek. It will list this device on your items. You click connect. You don't have to do a password or anything. It connects, and then you go and play your music or your audio. Just like playing anything else on your cell phone, you just hit play and it plays. So here's a close-up of what it looks like. I think it works very well. It's a good device. So I've plugged it in, turned it on, and my app is turned on. This is the RIODMI app. And you can change the frequency. It even tells you that your car voltage is running at normal. You can choose which app you want it to start by default. Right now I got it set to YouTube. You can do it whenever. You can set it to start whenever you turn on your vehicle. It just automatically starts. You've got all kinds of features. Denoise, that's for interference. You can turn that on or off. It'll tell you what the next song is that's going to come on. And easy to do firmware updates. You just click on firmware and it'll tell you if you need to do an update or not. Set whatever color you want on your background. You've got all kinds of features here that just works great. You can choose whatever channel you want just by tapping it, and then you've got the full range of channels, all the way from 87.5 to 108 on FM. And it'll find a channel that's empty for you if you want to, or you can just manually say, okay, I want 100.6, and you hit OK. FM setting done, and now it's transmitting. Well, this device is now transmitting at 100.6. Awesome little device, very easy to use, works perfectly as designed. If you're looking for one, I suggest this very highly. Thanks for using my links. That helps me out an awful lot. And this thing works very, very well. I tested it both in the car, in my van, works flawlessly. And of course it should work, because you're only doing this, you're not very far away between this, and you're not far away between this and your radio, right? So I tested it in my house between two rooms. So there's a big space between this device and this device. So what I did was I put this in one room, and then 2 rooms away I had my cell phone, Bluetooth 4 here. And in that same room that I had the cell phone, I had my radio. So the signal would go from here to here via Bluetooth across 2 rooms, and then FM across 2 rooms over to my radio. And it's a cheap alarm clock radio. And it works great. I can't really show you how this works, because I could use any source to play audio and you'd hear the sound on your speakers. How are you supposed to know for sure that it comes through this? You have to trust me. That's the only option. And I'll put a link at the end of this to GearBest video. They've got a 1 minute and 10-second video that shows this even better than I can show it. I encourage you to watch their video. And but use my links if you want to buy this. Right now, for the rest of the month of May 2018, the black version is on sale, 17% off. Let me show you the prices. I'll put the prices on the screen. $13.99 US. Usually a good quality charger without the FM stuff costs more than that. It's just the way it goes. So $13.99 US, $18.39 Canadian, $11.89 euros, or 10.49 pounds. So that's a really good price for everything that you get. My link below will go directly to this. I will also have a link for the white one in case your vehicle's aesthetic, you prefer white. The white one is regular price right now, but very, very economical. Way less than $20 gets you a quality FM transmitter and high-end chargers. A lot of these really cheap chargers, if you go to the gas station or whatever, and you pay $7, $8 for one of these, it pushes out 1 amp across 2 devices, 2 ports usually, or it might just have 1 port and it pushes out 2 amps. Or if you want to buy one of these FM transmitters, it comes out with this great big head, great big piece sticking out in your car, so you got a big block and everything out at your charger port. You don't need that. You want something nice and small, concise, that works well. I encourage you to get this. RIODMI 3S by Xiaomi. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Remember, always have your music with you, because you never know when the mood is going to strike. I did that without music. Till next time, have a great one. Bye now.